Welcome to Black Girl Bare Minimum. If you've made your way here, you've made it to a place where Black women can just be. I'm Najah Renee.
And I'm Lynn. Black Girl Bare Minimum celebrates ambitious, successful, earnest Black women in one breath alongside their joy, playfulness, and rest.
Preach. We've got an exciting episode for you guys today.
So y'all better not be pressing skip.
So let's go ahead and get it started with Black Girl
Bare Minimum.
Woo! It's Black Girl Bare Minimum.
Sing it, sing. Take 'em. Mariah.
Period.
Or is that Ariana?
Ooh.
Or
Don't play with it.
who's the real Mariah?
Oh.
Wait, don't even ask that question. Well, which one of them took out their vocal cords to do that? Both of them. Did you hear about that?
I didn't hear about that,
So
but wow.
I think Ariana removed. Well, hold on. How did Mariah get her voice back? Because remember people were saying
Nice herbal tea.
okay. Because remember there was a 2 years maybe where she wasn't.
I remember those New Year's.
So there's all.
A long time ago.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Okay. Talk to him, Riot.
No, what'd she say? Don't hurt him. Wait,
Or something like that.
Maybe it is talk to him.
It might be.
You thought I was feeding you? Let's hop right into it. This is Black Girl
Bare Minimum.
Ooh. We are back.
Finally.
It's been a little minute.
It's been a little minute.
Half a year?
Damn, yeah.
If you add it up. I think the last
Honestly.
time we recorded was in March.
Right, and that depends on when this come out.
We might hit 7 months.
Right, we might.
And it might be 8 because we may have recorded in March, but there is a hidden episode that will never see the light of day.
Oh my God.
Woo!
Yeah.
But we are back and we are excited to be back.
Yes.
A lot has happened over this time. It's crazy how quickly like life just keeps continuing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the world, well, technically the world is moving on its axis a little bit faster each year. You know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like I think it's like 0.000000001 seconds faster. But if you add that up from year 0 to now,
Right.
we moving.
So are we gonna be losing days eventually?
Well, low key, how do we know days haven't already been lost? And like when they made the not the map, what is it? The calendar.
Mm-hmm.
And they started numbering
Right.
days and years. I mean, it's based in science around how it revolves around the earth.
Right. So is that, I guess, like, is that why you have like leap years? Is that, but that would be adding to it, no?
What? Because the leap year makes up for what? Why is the year leaping?
Girl, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. And like every 4, but if we losing time, why are we adding days every 4 years?
And you got to think about the times that they be rolling them clocks back and then putting them back forward again. We got to be losing some time in there.
Yeah. I don't get it. I don't get it.
I think that a lot of things were created by the powers that be for people not to get. They don't want us to know every little.
Right. I did think daylight savings times though had something to do with like just farmers having more time throughout the day to live your agricultural best life.
So that's why they're trying to get rid of it, because that's not as much of like a lifestyle.
Right. Yeah. It's just fewer people. I mean, maybe they shouldn't get rid of it because I feel like we need and depend on our farmers.
Right.
But I mean, when's the last time you met a farmer?
I got some country people in my.
I know people that like have chickens, but I don't know like
yeah, you're right.
Farmers,
Not
like
huge,
farmland, like
because all of that is owned by like huge corporations now.
right.
Yeah. Because I was about to bring up my cousin like that I just met recently, and like He is like somebody just got a couple chickens. Got some
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Can make some corn. Sometimes got to like maybe one little patch of corn stalks, butter beans. Next
Right,
to
but
that.
like a whole farm.
Yeah, no, he not living that
Yeah.
lifestyle.
I mean, it's a lot.
It is. It's crazy that. Ooh, I saw something. Wait, we gonna just be rambling. I saw something that was like, okay, don't you know the whole like black jobs thing that Trump said or whatever?
Yeah.
And so somebody else made a comment, some white man, about like, it's always some white man.
Yeah.
And he was basically saying like, you know, who was even doing the work before Hispanic people were doing the jobs that nobody wanted to do? We have to get back to the time, like, there was a time where people, and people were like, wait, hold on.
Right.
Man advocating for slavery? I didn't even sit there and watch the full video, but that was crazy.
That's crazy. We have to get back to the time.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my God.
But yeah, I mean, we're hopping right into it, so we might as well go into what's been on our minds with the, what is it?
Where do we want to start? Just, I mean, this is our time skip episode. Did we want to talk about, you know, DreamCon 2024?
We'll get into that.
Okay.
I think what I was trying to hint at was talking about this Ice Spice situation, diving into it.
Okay, yes.
And Cleopatra. I keep wanting to call her Cleopatra.
I'll be honest, I had not heard of Cleopatra before this controversy.
I know you've seen her memes.
Maybe. I'm not one to like see a meme and look up, oh, who's that person behind that meme? You know?
Have you ever heard the sound that was like, you know, I was going to let it slide, but now I'm a little bothered.
I've heard the audio. I have not seen the original.
Okay.
But that was her. Okay.
And that was a while. This pre-COVID.
Okay. So I'm learning.
Yeah. So she's been. Now, I didn't know she made music. That's what I didn't know. I thought she was just like a Instagram or like TikTok.
New York is going to come for us.
How am I don't know the intricacies of the New York scene. Look. And that's not even like shade either because, well, I'm not going to say I've like really listened to it, but the snippet that I heard, a 30-second TikTok snippet, and I was like, okay, this is hard.
Post controversy, I did look her up on like Spotify. I don't know if her style of music personally like appeals to me, but did I enjoy it more than Ice Spice's music?
Cause Ice Spice don't got bars. That I'm not afraid to say.
She don't.
And what's crazy is it doesn't even give that she's really writing all the time either.
Yeah.
So who is writing these little pissy poopy bars?
That's what I'm saying. I'm over the poopy poop. I'm like, I feel like it was funny at first, and it was like, ooh, like she got a fat ass. Ooh, like.
And so what about the Ozempic rumors too?
I don't know if I feel like it was Ozempic. She has lost a lot of weight. Like the ass is not there anymore.
Metformin.
Who?
No, I'm playing.
I don't know what she did, but like she's definitely lost a lot of weight, and I feel like they're going to need to rebrand her. Like I feel like her thickness was a big part of her appeal, and now that that's no longer there, people are like, oh wait, she's not actually all that talented.
Well, I think they're trying to rebrand her into, dang, maybe we should be praising her. Well, first of all, is she black? Because I was going to say she getting
I've heard
mediocre.
a couple different
she getting
things.
bare minimum. So isn't that our platform?
Didn't she get mad at Cleopatra because she was like, you knew my dad was Nigerian? It never gave Nigerian.
And Cleo said, I'm the real Nigerian.
But I'm just like, it never gave Nigerian at all.
I think after, because I knew she was Nigerian.
So she is Nigerian.
Yeah, she is Nigerian in the face to me.
Ice Spice?
There's something in there. Like it gives like some African features. It doesn't give African American features to me, not fully. Am I just
yeah.
And I really can't pick out because if you
say
said
what
pick
feature?
out which part, look, just the way it comes together.
I don't know about
I've
that
seen
one.
like, like Jadena is Nigerian.
I could see it more with Jadena than Ice Spice. I just don't see it. But maybe I don't know.
Cause she's what, Nigerian and black. I mean, and white.
But that was the thing because I thought I heard somebody else say Dominican.
So that's what I was about to say too. Cause she might, but isn't Dominican? Cause don't Dominican people be like, I know black. Wait, controversial.
I'm not black. I'm Dominican type shit. But I feel like she almost like gives more of that than Nigerian.
Look,
I don't know. It don't really matter. Like,
she can't rap. That's at the end of the day. And she's given, like, I very much believe Cleo and everything that she said.
1,000%.
She got people backing her up too.
Yeah. I feel like at this point it's too many people that were there that said, oh yeah, like no, she did her dirty. And not only that, the text messages.
Yeah, she was ready to call her bum.
Yeah.
She was ready to
Locked and loaded.
She never said, "Oh, I didn't even know you felt like that." Cause she knew
right.
She
She
like
never once tried to understand where she was coming from. She never tried to apologize for anything. Like she was just fully ready to insult her.
Yeah. And I heard that, I don't know if you heard, Cleo is a Taurus.
I knew I liked her.
But with y'all Tauruses, like, don't play with our food. Well, not
For real.
I'm not a Taurus, but y'all food.
But yeah. No, yeah, that's awful.
Going out to steakhouses and all we want.
That's what I'm saying. And like that's now knowing that she's a Taurus, I feel like it makes the whole situation like 1,000 times worse.
And maybe cause she probably knows her sign.
What is Ice
Spice? She probably knows how
Spice?
she is with food. Let me look it up.
Yeah.
What do we think is giving? I will say
It's not Gemini because I feel like Geminis are like talented.
Yeah.
Like they be like Kendrick's a Gemini, Kanye's a Gemini, like
talented, but can get crazy.
Right.
But
the capacity for crazy.
I'm gonna say Scorpio or Pisces.
She don't give Scorpio to me, and I feel like Pisces have more of like they dream big,
She might have big dreams.
She gives me Libra, or like Leo.
So she is a Capricorn.
Oh, it never gave Capricorn.
I don't think it can. Yeah, because Capricorns work hard.
Maybe she is a hard worker. I mean,
girl,
she could be a hard worker with a funky attitude.
Maybe when you sell your soul, like the whole like astrology thing gets thrown off, so like it don't matter no more.
She sold her zodiac sign too.
That was part of the deal potentially. No. Yeah. Oh, I gotta let you hear this thing.
Yeah, let me hear it.
You thought I was feeling you, but it was like a little remix. I heard it on TikTok earlier today. I was dying laughing.
Najah Renee, Blind Reacts. Quiet storm. Oh.
You thought I was feeding you? Bitch, wait on the bus. Bitches are back if she wanted some lunch. Bitch, I want beef, fill them up in a steakhouse. You thought I was feeding you? Bitch, wait on the bus. Bitches are back if she wanted some lunch. Bitches want beef, fill them up in a steakhouse. These hoes is trash, these bitches down bad. I'm lit in the whip, it can carry her bag. She go on a race, you know it's a bad habit. You not in the budget, but still she can salad. My soul is dark, but the kitty is pink. Watch her pussy in the bathroom sing. Far on you hoes, but I never stink. Shoulda you hoes, but I never stink.
Fire. That's them bars?
Better than the original.
Better than the original.
Damn.
Like,
AI went off.
Flowing. You want a beef? Bitch, we at the steakhouse? Girl. The whole situation is hilarious to me,
Oh
though.
my God, yeah. But that's another thing. I feel like her rise to fame was so, like, fluke. Like, I don't know. She's just not someone that I would have expected the internet to make famous, but, like.
I thought she was going to be a one-hit wonder.
Same.
Because I was with the Munch shit. I thought the Munch shit was
I
funny.
wasn't really on it like that. And I was like,
I thought it was funny. And I thought it was just a gimmick. And I was like, okay, this won't last. And I think the person, at least what Cleo said in her little rant, like, it wasn't until Drake reposted it on his page.
Drake is the problem.
It always comes back to Drake.
The same thing with, like, Sexy Red. I feel like she's another, I know that's y'all's girl or whatever, but, like, same thing. I feel like it's the same effect. Like, minimal talent, and it's, like, viral moment. Good on them for capitalizing on that, but, like.
Yeah, and that's another one, too, that I was like, what was her first, like, thing? Like,
My
song?
Coochie Pink my booty hole
Was
brown.
that the first one?
That was the first I heard of her. Right,
moment.
that snippet,
Yeah,
like went viral.
yeah.
I'm out of town, and I was here for it then. I was like, cute. But I was here for it.
And I like, what's it called? Dun, 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 dun,
You lost me.
dun. Come on, bow, bow, bow.
I know the bow bows,
That's
but
any
like,
song,
right?
But slim, thick, brown skin, fine as 10. I kind of like
That
song.
sounded kind of familiar.
Get it sexy.
I know that part.
Which is relatively, that's not what she first was popping off of.
Right.
But it's like, okay, there's some moments of musicality, I think. But that's also could just be the producer.
Right. Because I think her brand is literally like, try to be as trashy like as you possibly can be.
Yeah, I'm not really a sexy red. Like, this might mess up our friendships in our inner circle.
Yeah.
No, they know.
I feel like her brand is like all shock value. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's not about the music. It's not about like choreography. It's all just.
So you not buying the gonorrhea lipstick?
Hell no, I'm not buying that shit. Who wants to put gonorrhea on their lips? Be for real. Also, why don't you have a color called sexy red?
No, literally.
Like, I don't.
That doesn't make any sense. It could have been cute. It could have been more tasteful.
That's
Who's
not
the
her brand,
distributor?
though.
Who's
That's
the distributor.
But that's my point, though, because her brand is not about taste. It's not about class. It's the complete opposite. It's all shock value.
Yeah. And it's like giving inauthenticity now. Because
Right.
my thing is that there are some people who can relate to Sexy Red, who like, or what I feel like she was at first. Like,
That one.
ratchet doesn't always have to be derogatory.
I'm here for the ratchets.
Yeah.
I'm here for the ratchets, but it's not that.
And
It's
they
not
need their
that.
representation too.
Yeah.
And I'm all here for that. But like when it started going beyond that, when she started like being, I'm surprised she wasn't at the RNC. Like the whole Trump, I know that
Make
that's
America
jokes
sexy
too.
again. That's what, it's all shock value.
It's all shock value, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm over it.
But I do every once in a while I indulge. I feel like I can hear, like, if I'm out, I can hear one Sexy Red song turn up. But like if I keep hearing Sexy
It's never
Red,
just one, though. It's always 3 in a row, and they all sound the same. Don't get me wrong. At first, I'm going to do the bow bows. I'm gonna do the bow bows for the moment, but then I'm over it.
yeah.
Give me like 2-3 bow bows, and I'm over it. You don't need to play nothing else.
It would be cool if a DJ like just did bow bows as like transitions into like another song, like
Keep the ad lib, throw the track away.
Yeah. But the who baby,
No.
I know it's bad when you sing it on key. It's kind of
Who was
cool.
that? Somebody
And then
said.
it's got the BBL Drizzy.
Somebody said she sound like a husky howling at an ambulance, and that's all I hear now.
Oh yeah, Huskies be on key though.
Ah!
Oh my gosh, let's keep this thing moving. The time skip. This is our time skip episode.
Welcome to the time skip. Y'all made it. Woo!
Or did ya?
Ha-ha.
We have our One Piece hats on.
We do. Chopper gang. Chopper.
Nami gang. I don't even watch the. I've watched the live action.
Have you watched like the anime at all? Like
Maybe like 15 episodes.
ooh,
They got Buggy, but that's his name, Buggy the Clown.
I'm here for Buggy.
Buggy the Clown, and somebody was in a little rocket launcher for like 5 episodes, and I was like, this scene, you probably don't even remember this. This was like when they first was getting the Buggy. It's right now.
Like
it's
a cannon?
Cannon, not
Okay.
rocket launcher. Who was in the cannon?
I thought Luffy was up in there.
And he was sitting in there for like 3 episodes, and I said, I can't do this. It's like, we have to make some progress here.
That's the thing. I feel like you're not like attached enough to like them and their stories yet.
Well, I did like the whole the Zoro, that first part of whatever
Right.
the Zoro arc was.
I really think it's a great anime, partly because of how much they delve into like their journeys and their growth, and like, you know how like in Avatar, Zoro's like, not Zoro, Zuko's character development, his whole arc, and how that like appeals to people. I feel like you get that in One Piece, but almost with every character.
Yeah, and that's what they say.
Yeah.
But see how Avatar, shout out Avatar.
Gang.
See how they did their thing in 4 books? Done. That's what I need in my life. It's too much content to be sitting here trying to catch up on One Piece. I'll never catch up.
And that's okay, though. Because it's not about the destination. It's about the journey, man. You got to appreciate the way there.
I'm not appreciating. Feeling really unappreciated.
Oh.
But back to just the time skip in general and as it relates to us. I feel like there's been a lot of life updates as happens when you continue to journey through life.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that we did a good job this year, or are continuously doing a good job in making sure that we're connecting.
Yeah. Like, I think this year, especially for us, like, we're definitely putting more energy and effort. And honestly, the podcast is helping. Mm-hmm. You know, just making sure that we have those times, those check-ins. Mm-hmm. You know,
but even during the time skip, it's not like we
didn't
connect. We still connected.
Absolutely.
And that's what I appreciate. Shout out Google Calendar.
Yes, mandatory.
Mandatory. But I don't know. You want to talk about I'll go first.
Okay.
Life changes, life updates. What have I been up to during the time skip? Mm-hmm. On a whim, I applied to graduate school.
Woo!
Kind of a whim, kind of was planning it. Like, I knew that I wanted to get my master's in something. And I was like, partway, at first I was like, I'm going to get my master's just say I did it. But I was like, let me, actually have a program. Let me actually be thinking about, just the trajectory of where I see my life. Mm-hmm. And I applied into a program. My master's program is called Engaged in Public Humanities.
Period. It's
going to be an MA.
Yes.
Don't ask me what Engaged in Public Humanities is. And here's what I love about my master's program. I think a lot of us, we all got different definitions for what we're actually learning.
Right, yeah.
It's something that allows for flexibility. As a Gemini, as somebody who has wafty personality sometimes and just goes with the flow and does whatever I want, I feel like I'm a jack of all trades, master of none. I love to just try and dip my toes into different types of things, and I love that, but I excel at each thing that I do. I feel like humanities is involved in almost every aspect of life. Mm-hmm. And so it's cool to be able to explore that and talk to people about that in my classes. I've had 2 classes so far. So I started grad school a couple weeks ago, and they've been going well. I feel like that's the major change, the major update in my life. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I talked to you about basically everything that's going on in my life, but I think that that's the main thing that's occurred and that has, I don't want to say necessarily bringing me joy, because it's not like it's not bringing me joy.
It's a grind.
It's a grind. It's a grind. But I am enjoying. I'm like a fiend for education too, and I just learn. I have a bunch of just random facts just up in the noggin, and I do think that I was feeling stagnant and not really feeding that learner in me, and so now I'm feeding the beast, and I'm gonna enjoy it every step of the way.
I love that, and I'm so proud of you for taking the leap and making the decision to delve into a master's program. That's a big deal. Yeah.
Thank you. How about you? What you getting into?
Well, y'all may have noticed, or maybe you did not. I'm gonna try to your girl is engaged. Congratulations. Thank you. It was a huge surprise. I feel like my fiance did an amazing job along with your help.
W fiance, W me.
Period. W maid of honor.
Oh.
Period. But yeah, so that's been really exciting. The planning. I feel like I'm approaching a point where it's becoming overwhelming, but in the best way, if that makes sense. I'm enjoying every step, and I'm trying to really embrace every step, but it is just, a stressful process. It's a lot of organizing, a lot of getting stuff together, but life, life be life. And um yeah.
Do you feel like the struggle in the planning is planning for the wedding or planning for the rest of your life? Or did you not go there? Did I just take it there?
No, I mean, I think it's more planning for the wedding. One, because I feel like there's so much to get together with the wedding that it's kind of hard to even like look beyond that at this point. I feel like if I try to look at everything all at once, then then it's too much. It's way too much. But also I feel like, like my fiance and I feel like we make a great pair. And I've always felt like we're a great team. So I'm like, the life part beyond that is less stressful and less intimidating, because I'm already confident in that. Like I'm excited to build and grow and get to that point with him. So
beautiful. Goals. He probably in there listening.
He probably taking a nap.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so it's like, and that's just, I think, the major thing in each of our lives, but I'm sure there's like a million trillion little small things that have encountered during the time skip, at least this time skip. I don't want to work it in that there's going to be multiple time skips, but these hats might come back. But we're trying. We're going to try to be consistent. We just had to like wrestle with a lot of the changes that were happening.
Sometimes you just gotta pause, regroup, and then, you know what I mean, so we can come back even stronger. We gotta get it together.
We are coming back stronger.
Yes, 1000%.
Yeah, technology set up.
Yes, we're learning.
Yes,
growing. Evolving.
Woo.
I don't have another one.
Transforming.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah.
I think that's enough.
Yep.
But another thing that we did was we went last year too, but we went to a convention, DreamCon. If you are a part of the gaming, anime / Black, all of that intersection community,
Blurs Unite.
You have probably heard of DreamCon. I want to go to more cons in the future. I'm just throwing that out there.
I have a list.
Oh, okay. We'll get into
We'll
that.
Go back to that.
But DreamCon experience, I was about to say 10 out of 10, but let's be real. No, I loved it.
I had an amazing time, and I definitely feel like, on the topic of growth and evolution, is definitely a convention that continues to get better and better every single year. And you can tell that they really take into consideration the feedback that they see online, or that when they do poll their audience, you know what I mean? They listen and they implement and they try to do what they can to address people's concerns, you know? And
that's what I appreciate. Like, shout out RDC World for real, because in the grand scheme of cons, this is so new. Yeah. Like, this is a baby con. Like, Comic Con has been happening forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. They're going to have their logistics down. And it's a huge group. Like, this RDC is just 7 niggas.
Right.
And, like, they're trying their best. And they're only in there, I think this would be their 7th year next year.
I think it is the 7th. Like, coming.
They haven't even hit a full 10 years of doing this. And so I get inspired just even watching Mark Phillips and the RDC team, like, put everything together and seeing, like, I have been watching RDC on YouTube, like, for years, like probably back in like 2014, I started watching. I was in high school watching them, and he manifested these dreams that's why he called it RDC World, Real Dreams Change the World. And he manifested these dreams from a young age and said, oh, I'm going to make my own manga. I'm going to do an anime. I'm going to make movies. I'm going to do a convention for black people. And he just steadily keeps checking things off the list.
It's huge.
And it's really inspiring. And I definitely I enjoyed when we went last year too, but because a lot of the changes were implemented, obviously there's going to still be things that could be improved. But it was a major step up from 2023 DreamCon as well. Just even the accommodations, just even, I don't know. I do think they could have maybe more voice actors, different types of guests to come. A lot of the guests are like the connections that they have, the YouTubers, which is great to see all of them. But they might have to get more clout and get more in the game to get like different types of voice actors in too. But really, I love being able to nerd out, and I feel like there was a chunk or a period of my life where I deprived myself of that low key, just thinking I must grow up.
Fuck all that.
For real. I'm a big stuffed animal person. Like, I buy my stuffies again now. Like, I was cutting myself off from all of that, and I feel like events like these and making sure we're making space for events like these is good for us to continue to have like some whimsy in our life, to keep our inner child alive, happy. So
I feel like in a lot of ways, like DreamCon and RDC have kind of inspired us to take the leap and really pursue this podcast. You know what I mean? I feel like being around so many creatives, but especially like black creatives, just being in those spaces, exchanging ideas, networking, etc., it just really helps you feel like, yo, you could really just do it.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like everybody's like, oh, like, why don't you just try it out? Da, 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 da. But you really can just do it.
Because in your brain, sometimes it feels like such a daunting task.
Yeah.
And sometimes you get like imposter syndrome, different types of feelings of like, oh, well, I don't know, maybe I should just stick to this. This is more stable. This is this. Like you said, like, it was crazy. It's always crazy meeting people or seeing people you saw from before, or like seeing people's other people's platforms grow from who we met before. And so, like, just whether it's music, gaming, like anything, it's really just a beautiful sight to see. And I just feel so warm when I'm there. And I always want to go places where I feel warm, where I feel nurtured, and where I feel like I'm can just be.
Yep.
Like our podcast.
Love that.
Yeah. But you said you had a list of what other cons were we? I know there's a lot. I do want to do. Well, Blurred Con is in DC.
Yes.
Why don't we be going to that?
We really could just be up there.
We could go to Blurred
It's
Con.
not far. Blurred Con is on my list. MomoCon.
That's Atlanta.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe not this coming year, because I think the dates they don't overlap, but I think it's very close, and I don't know if I can do back-to-back cons on my old ass. Anime NYC is on my list.
Oh
yeah. Those are my main ones right now. Maybe someday I'll make it to Comic-Con. It's not top of the list for me personally right now. I was
gonna ask, would you ever go to like a Comic-Con or a Otakon or a?
I would. I think honestly, like, I've been a little bit not fearful. Fearful's a little strong, but like maybe intimidated to enter those spaces. And even still, I don't know if that's quite the right word. I feel so comfortable, like, just being my creative black self at DreamCon. And I don't want to go someplace where they're going to be like, oh, so-and-so isn't black. Why are you dressed up as that character or whatever? You know what I mean? It's going to piss me off.
Yeah.
And I guess I shouldn't assume that that's what that space would feel like. But I have seen that be the case for a lot of other black content creators and black cosplayers. And I just don't want to be in that type of space, you know?
And I get fearful of that too. I don't just, even when one of my cosplays this year technically was Steven Universe. I didn't really go all out. It was a basic ass Steven, but still, it was Steven Universe. And even when I was, you remember, you were with me when I was buying the shirt or different stuff that I needed for it in the, what was it? Oh, let me not throw out the store because I will be going back. So, and it's not on the store. It's on the worker in the store.
Right.
And basically he was like, oh no, you need to buy this, or you need to, it was like a certain shirt that he wanted me to buy, which was Stevani, who is the black version of Steven. If you don't really know Steven Universe, just know Stevani is black and Steven is white. Technically Stevani, well,
Stevani's of color.
Stevani's of color because what's her name's Indian,
right?
Connie,
right? I thought, I was like, how she black? How are they black? But
so Stevani is of color. So he was telling me that I must be Stevani. He's like, oh yeah, you're the same skin tone. That's what he said. You're the same skin tone as Stevani, so you need to. I was like, oh no, I'm already gonna be Steven. I got the cheeseburger backpack. And he was like, well, you can still use the backpack, but just get this so you can be Stevani. Nigga, don't tell me who I'm about to be.
Right.
No. So it's like, you're not going to have that at any of the black cons.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. Like, Anime NYC is not a black con, but I feel like
it's enough of us there
where
I feel like I'm not going to have to worry about blah, 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 isn't black.
Yeah.
Like,
and if I do, like, I'm going to have enough goons with me that I can pull and turn up with.
Yeah.
I'm also fearful of people not being deodorized.
Okay, yeah. Because and honestly, even like the first time we went to DreamCon, I thought conventions in general, because you always hear people talk about the stank.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I was expecting that. I was pleasantly surprised that we didn't fail each other. No, you know what I mean? Like it didn't smell bad.
Well, I think we had more must this year. I'm thinking about two or three specific men.
There were a couple, yeah.
And it's just, they were right behind us.
It's always gonna be somebody, but like,
it was the end of the day too. We gotta give them the benefit of the doubt. But no, yeah, I always enjoy their events. I do think like we should maybe prioritize some of the panels and stuff more next year.
Yeah.
Because we went to a panel it had Cleo Thomas,
Najee Jeter, and
Leon Thomas.
Yeah.
And
Thomas.
just about like the Thomases, being a black actor in this world.
I think that was my favorite panel.
That was my favorite panel.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the conversation back and forth was just, it was inspiring. It was, and then people came up and asked good questions, and they were personable. They made eye contact with the audience. Oh, it was so good. So
it was just,
if we can get more of that next year,
I love that. I thoroughly enjoyed that panel.
That'll be great. And I still love like the dodgeball and
that's always a hit.
Yeah. Made some money. That money went quick, but I'm glad I had that extra cushion, or else the last day breakfast might not have happened.
I'm sick.
No, really, really great experience. It's crazy that summer is practically over.
Yeah.
I do like fall, but I don't know.
I actually love fall. I'm kind of over summer, to be honest, but we in September. I'm in spooky brain. Like
you like the the
break out the pumpkin.
What am I thinking of? The flannel and
the flannel
you do
down.
Be wearing that flannel.
I do be wearing flannel.
Chelsea boots.
Give me a Chelsea. I am about to be dressed like what they say the girls dress Han Solo. From Star Wars. You get the little vest. You get. I gotta pull you up a picture. You get the Han Solo fit. It's like the basic bitches like. Fall fit.
I'm not Star Wars up.
But like it's just a basic fit. But it looks very fall. Not necessarily on Han Solo, but
okay.
I'm gonna pull up a side by side.
Okay.
We gonna
put that in post.
Put it in post.
Editor. That's me. I hope I do it. Okay. But yeah,
yes, I love a Chelsea boot though. For real. Any little like booty, like any little
You are a booty queen.
Yeah.
Now me, I be wearing the they a little bit more combat-y.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's fall.
That is fall. I do like the combats
Yes.
too with it.
I gotta get you to go to Renaissance Fair with me one year.
I was thinking about you.
Okay, because I'm like,
I was gonna ask, were you going this year?
I
But
am. I didn't
you
really
are
tell
going?
anybody though because last year everybody pissed me off.
I know. And here's the thing. I was literally talking about it with my parents. We were at the state fair. My mom didn't even know what Renaissance Fair was.
See,
Because we were talking about the price of turkey legs. That's how we got on the conversation. How much is a turkey leg to you?
I don't know. I can't think of the last time I bought just like a turkey leg. Why? How much would I bet the state fair was more expensive than a turkey leg
They
should
was
be.
selling a single turkey leg for $20.
Oh, robbery.
Oh my
Robbery.
God. The line was
20?
empty. I felt so bad because my father was like, let's go up here, give me a turkey leg and do this. And when we told him the price, because
$20 is insane.
he was ready to go home.
For real. Oh my
gosh. But yeah, so we got into a whole conversation. So I was telling my mom, I was like, yeah, they dress up like ye old and
Absolutely.
yeah, and she was like, what in the world? And I was like, they all talk in the little I was like, Najah was trying to get everybody to go last year and it just didn't work out because you was trying to entice me with a turkey leg too, and I was like, I can't be enticed by a turkey leg.
And everybody kept being like, "Oh well, it's not really my thing, but I'll go for you." But then nobody bought their tickets, and then
Who are you going with?
I invited you. With my name dropping,
Name them.
I invited you. All them little people at work.
Now we name dropping the significant others. This ain't not. Not all them little people at work.
I feel like I told you.
Oh, now you knew she wasn't going.
Gone if y'all would have gone.
Are we keeping this in? She probably
But yeah,
would have.
I'm like, my whole thing was, like, obviously, it got to the point, I heard it enough times where I was like, okay, it's my thing. Y'all aren't really into it. So then this year, I was like, yeah, it would be cool to go with people. But I'm like, I don't want to make y'all go. Or like,
You going with your man?
yeah.
You made him go. Or he
He's
wanted
into
to.
that shit.
Oh, okay. Oh, my
We
bad.
about to be ye old knit together.
Well, send me pictures.
Absolutely.
My mom was like, that sounds like some Najah stuff. Not in a bad, no, but she
Wow.
said, no, she said that because you had us at the Bridgerton event too.
Yeah.
Which was actually very fun.
I love a dress up moment, and we're going pirate weekend too. So I'm
What
about
that
to be
mean?
like I'm gonna be a pirate wench. Jamal gonna be Captain Cody.
Okay.
It's gonna give. It's gonna give. The fits are together.
Okay.
I will send pics. You know.
I'll put it in post.
Okay. All right. Depending on when we drop this.
When are y'all going?
What is it, September 14th, 15th?
Yeah, girl, this ain't coming out before then.
Okay. We gonna put it in post. We gonna put it in post. It'll go in post.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah.
I didn't even realize we was talking this long.
Oh. Time to wrap.
Close to it. We've been yapping.
We've been yapping.
I think we needed to yap. It's like we said, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute. We had a lot to cover.
And there's still more. Like, we could keep going.
Honestly.
But then this thing gonna be long.
That's what I'm saying. We're going to have to chop some of this up.
Yeah. I always enjoy talking to you, though.
Yeah. It's always a pleasure. Every time we link up. Back like we never left. Gang, 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 gang.
Oh, I did want to get what your current anime is. Or your current, what are you excited
I'm
for?
being honest. No, I feel like I'm so behind and everything. And my thing is, well, okay, so two things. One, I feel like I have a bad habit of starting something and then something in my brain is like, you're getting close to the end of it. And then I don't, like, I have to take a break from it. I don't like endings, I don't know. But, like, it's not something I consciously do. But, like, immediately it'll lose its appeal. And then I'll be like, I have to do something else and come back to it later. And then it takes me forever to come back to it.
Yeah, because why haven't you finished Steven Universe?
Or Attack on Titan. Or
you didn't
like
finish Attack on Titan? Come on, man.
or like a bunch of other things. So it's like I've been taking a One Piece break. But that I don't know. I feel like I was getting
I feel like that's warranted.
yeah. But my whole thing was like, I said I wanted to get through like Dressrosa before DreamCon, which I did. And I honestly, like, since DreamCon, maybe I might have watched maybe 3 episodes.
And I wonder, did my fatigue happen after DreamCon?
And maybe that's it. Maybe we just...
It was a lot, which was a good lot.
Yeah. But cons in general are like overwhelming. Pleasantly.
Yeah.
But like, it's a lot. It is a lot.
I haven't been able to continue with Jujutsu Kaisen season 2.
Yeah. I might have watched the first 2 episodes.
I think for me it's because niggas is just kicking ass every episode and I can't take it.
Yeah.
I love it. They're good fight scenes, well choreographed.
Yeah.
It makes sense to the plot. The stakes are high. No spoilers. Stakes are high. But come on, like every time it's like, where's the? Come on, I need more dialogue.
Yeah.
It's just fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And then well, okay, I almost said something.
Yeah,
but that
come
would
on
be a
now.
spoiler. Yeah, let me not get into that. But I think that's what. So me trying to hop back on JJK after DreamCon, I was like, I just can't even watch anime right now. Anyway, I'm supposed to start Fruits Basket.
Oh, that's one of my comfort shows.
I am excited for why I say it like that? Ooh.
Right. I was like,
when is isn't the Demon Slayer movie coming out soon?
is it
it
going to be
not
one of them
soon?
cash grabs where they, you know, when they...
No. I think it's actually going to be the Infinity Castle arc, at least part of it.
Okay.
Maybe it's not soon. Maybe it's next year. I just saw it like being promoted somewhere. That and I think the next JJK season, and I think I do. But okay, would you go with me to watch Attack on Titan in the theaters, the final season?
Yes.
Because I would re-watch it.
Okay, yeah.
I think they're doing that too.
We're in there.
That's a cash grab.
Yes.
I'm here for it.
All
Y'all
right.
grab all my cash. I love Attack on Titan.
Will we go in costume?
Who we gonna be? Scouts?
We could be scouts. Shit, a scout with a red scarf, you Mikasa.
Oh my god.
Or you could be the female Titan. Put on one of them.
naked.
No, you would wear like a like bodysuit type thing,
Gonna hug
like
too
a
many
jumper
of the roles
type
that I
thing.
don't want hugged.
Girl, let it be rolled up. Like that's fine.
I think I'm gonna be. Well, I don't know what part you got to in the final season. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. One of the characters I was gonna be, but I can't say it.
Just say it. No, don't say it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. I'm
Okay.
not gonna say it.
You could, but don't.
What? So what am I doing?
Just
Am I saying
don't.
it?
No, don't do it.
I think I'm gonna be a what's it called with the green? The scouts that have the green cape. I'll be Levi.
Okay. I know what you're talking. I don't remember what they called them.
Did they have a specific name?
It might have just been
Something core.
Oh. No. What?
No, that wasn't them. I'm talking about this is my favorite anime. I don't even know what
Ooh.
this is called. Look, I'm into the story. It's like the
There we go.
details.
Yeah.
I don't need all of that.
It's fine.
So I guess we don't have a current anime watch. Neither of us do. Okay. Well, put us on.
Yeah.
We're talking to you, audience. If you're listening and not looking at me, because I'm looking at the camera. We're talking to you, audience. Put us on. Give us some, well...
Because, like, I have such a lot. I'm just backlogged. Like, I didn't finish Chainsaw Man.
So you give me something. I want shoju. Give me a shoju right now. That's not Fruits Basket.
Oh. Can I give you a slice of life?
Okay.
Haikyuu.
That's slice of life?
Yeah.
Really?
Or, like...
The volleyball thing?
Yeah, that's what it's about.
I thought it was a, I thought they were, like, killing...
No.
The volleyballs.
No.
Okay.
No.
I might watch that then.
It's so good. And you know, I'm not into sports or anything like whatever. The way I was on the edge of my seat, like rooting for these, like, yes, like.
Okay, so I'm putting that on the list and I will have a report.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Yes. Woo!
So you need to just get inspired to go back to your list.
I do. So honestly, I've been watching trash reality TV.
Oh, that gets me.
Yeah, and that's my problem. I got to take a break from that and then get back on my anime
because
kick.
Love is Blind is coming out October 6th.
It's gonna
Mark
be a
your
mess.
calendars.
It's gonna be a mess.
DMV Love is Blind. I can't wait.
Not DMV Love is Blind.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
Oh
And-
my God.
And I'm behind on reality, and that's what's sick. Because I got to catch up on Bachelorette and Big Brother.
Oh
Yeah, it's not good. There's too much. And I'm
It's
watching
so
it with people, so
much.
it's like we got to link
Oh
up.
yeah.
Yeah.
See.
You don't got time for that.
I'll do a Love is Blind watch party, but how we doing now? We gonna binge 5 episodes, and how many drop at a
What's
time?
October 6th? We should do something.
We could do that watch party live.
Yeah, we'll plan this after the pod.
Okay.
Let's wrap this pod up because
Let's
we
wrap
got
it up.
things to plan.
Yeah.
We enjoy talking to y'all. Oh, we're supposed to wrap up with our BGBM moment of the month.
Oh.
I have a moment where I feel like this is a new segment we're doing.
Yeah.
We're just highlighting moments where Black women, whether famous, whether not, whether just some homegirl down the street, whether our neighbor, have just exemplified peak Black womanness.
Yes.
Whether it's them being bare minimum, whether it's them going above the minimum.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to make sure that we're picking that out in ourselves as well.
Indeed.
So I just want to shout out myself for sticking up for myself recently, putting LA Fitness on blast.
Honestly, because what the hell?
Y'all can go to my Instagram and watch that story. My Instagram is just Lynn _NELLELYNN. But basically, I was harassed at an LA Fitness by a white man. And I kept my composure because if I didn't, I would be angry Black woman and they would have kicked me out of there. But I did stick up for myself. I wrote to the management. I wrote to corporate. I put videos on social media. Ultimately, they do not care. But I feel like I took control of my narrative and I got some closure for myself for it. And I am proud of myself for that. And that's my BGBM moment of the month.
I'm also proud of you. I think you handled that situation as best as anybody could have possibly handled that situation.
Thank you.
And I hate that happened to you.
I forgot to they got me for another 35 this month. I forgot to cancel. I gotta cancel.
Yeah, I might cancel too because I ain't been in a minute anyway.
Yeah, no. We gonna find another gym.
Yeah. Gym recommendations.
For
real.
Y'all got homework. Anime
yeah,
gym.
Yeah.
Come on. What's your moment?
My Black girl bare minimum moment. I've had a very, very hard and trying work week. But I have overhauled our employee onboarding process. Implemented some new things. This sounds dry as hell.
I don't think it's dry. I'm into it.
I feel like it was a little bit of a passion project. It's not like I wasn't asked to do it. But I really feel like I brought some new things to the table, simplified some things, made it easier to access a lot of things in a way that I hope betters the experience, the onboarding experience for, all of our new hires and, just trying to make sure people had a better and easier time than I did when I was coming in.
Yeah.
So
No, I think that's a good win.
Yeah.
Because I've been at a job before where the onboarding experience was not everything it needed to be, especially when it comes to DEI as well.
Girl.
So, yeah, I think that's great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And you want to give the general overarching
yes.
moment?
So our general BGBM focus highlight person this go around is going to be Glorilla.
Yeah, Glow.
Period. I really feel like I feel like I'm watching her grow as an artist. And this summer in particular, she's really just found her sound. And honestly, she has not missed for me.
She has not. She held it down.
That's how you do ratchet right.
That's how you do ratchet right.
For real.
Yeah.
Curb. I'm here for it.
You want to talk about the Twitter moment?
Oh, her snippet.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it. What the hell?
I don't know the name of it either. But I feel like that was a good thing to point out, how like she changed the lyric. And is that not what you were going to talk about?
I didn't know that part.
Oh, I thought that's what
She
you were going
changed
to bring up.
No.
So she posted a snippet. You might not have heard the original snippet.
Okay, I must
This
not.
is why I thought we was turning up for her. We turn up for Glorilla anyway.
Right. What's going on now? Make me more of a fan.
So she posted a snippet and said something about women, or we going R word. Stupid. We going stupid. We going R word. Right.
Okay.
And people were like, oh,
Yeah.
this ain't it. This ain't it.
Yikes.
And there's one girl who's specifically a disability advocate who said, yeah, I don't like this. You need to change this. It's not right. Most people double down. Glorilla immediately changed the lyric.
Love that.
And that just proves that she is for all types of women too.
Yeah.
And I thought that's why we were shouting her out, because to see her like that adds to her growth too.
I love that, because I'm like, as humans, we're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna like, I feel like sometimes we get so wrapped up in ourselves, like we just, you're not gonna be thinking about everybody else's situation in that moment. You know what I mean?
Especially when you grow up in an environment where that word is used all the time
Right.
regularly. Yeah.
But to like recognize that it's messed up, hold yourself accountable, change it. That's it. That's all it takes.
Yeah, that's
Honestly.
all it takes. Yeah. So shout out Glorilla.
Shout out to Glorilla.
And shout out to y'all if y'all made it this far in our episode. This might be a little bit of a long one.
Yeah. But honestly, like, y'all ain't heard from us in a minute. So
Y'all can give us a couple, like 15 extra minutes to
Yeah.
get used to.
honestly.
As always, we appreciate y'all listening. Just shouting out our socials real quick. You can follow us on everything.
Yeah, BG Bare Minimum on pretty much everything.
Is it BG Bare Minimum? What's the hand? That's the handle?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that is the handle.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Instagram, Twitter.
Instagram.
Oh, X. Oh.
We not on there.
Oh.
We need to make it, though. We're going to be on
We
there.
gonna be on there by the time y'all see this.
Yeah.
Follow us on Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter, TikTok,
Yeah.
BG Bare Minimum, and
Anywhere y'all listen to podcasts, for real, like Spotify. and all that.
Spotify and Apple Music, we on there.
Yeah.
So keep listening, keep checking in, keep checking our socials for updates. We will have a vlog potentially coming soon from our time at DreamCon.
Woo!
So check out us on YouTube as well. And yeah, as always, we love ya.
Love you guys.
Oh, and stay tuned to hear about our Patreon as well.
Yeah.
Because we love you and we want you to show how much you love us. All right, y'all. BG Bare Minimum.
Black Girl Bare Minimum. Oh.